Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex or Nuzz here, and welcome to episode 7 of Road to Partyhat. We have a ton of stuff we're doing in this episode. We've got some insane luck from Elite Dungeons, we've got some Telos, we've got some Virago, we've got it all. This is going to be a really good episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you get Road to Partyhat in your inbox whenever I upload it right away. I know some people said that they weren't getting my videos in their subscription box, so if you turn notifications on, you will for sure get them. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. So to start off here, I actually ended up doing some Kalphite King duos with my friend HP Warrior, and he needed to get a perfect chitin, so that's why we decided to go. I'm using a pretty bad gear setup. I'm using Mage, which is not really good. I think my aura was like Dark Magic or something. And, Kalphite King is honestly kind of annoying if you're not like meleeing. He just digs so much, and I don't know. I used to enjoy him a lot, but, nowadays he's a little bit annoying. But I do end up getting an offhand Drygore Rapier, which was really nice. It's my first drop from Kalphite King going on my collection log, and I think we got about a 20 mil split from it, or 18 mil, something like that. So it was really, really nice to get, and I'm happy I got a drop on my log. And then I ended up getting a Seismic Singularity from a Virago kill, and I think we went with like 7-8 people, so it was a pretty big mass. But I did get the Singularity, which is my first drop ever from Virago. I mean, I only have like 80 Virago kills, so I got pretty lucky. I think I was bomb tanking for the first time, which is why I had a yak. But yeah, I was pretty. I did not deserve that at all. But it was a nice split of about 20 mil or so through everybody, because I think we had like 7 or 8 people. But I mean, hey, that's a drop for the log. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because by the time you get the pet, you're gonna have all the drops. But it's still nice to actually see a drop in my name from Virago, so I was pretty happy with that. Now this is just a stream clip where I'm killing the Varrock Lith boss in Elite Dungeon 2, and you guys will see what happens. I'll let my live reaction play now. My sailfish eating. Oh my gosh. Greater Fury Ability Codex. Wow. Damn, I did not expect that. That's my second one. It's not doubled, I don't think, right? I can't tell. No. Wow. I will take that for sure. I will take that. Oh my gosh. Let me see if it's doubled. Not doubled, no, but... Well, that's pretty nice. Now we have, let's go see. We've got 2 Fury. They were both separate drops, neither of them doubled, and then 2 Barge, which got doubled, 1 drop. No Flurry yet, still need the pet, but that is awesome. Well, now we can get the Barge Codex, maybe. Barge Codex in the same run, right? I'll have to see how much that's selling for. I don't think it sells for as much as it says. Alright, so you guys saw my reaction from stream there. I was pretty happy. And after this, I actually decided a little bit later to take all my loot from the Elite Dungeon 2 that I've made. I've been saving up the chest for quite a while. and I decided to sell all of it just to get some cash, and I felt like it was time. I did a ton of kills over a long period of time, maybe a week and a half, and it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed Elite Dungeon 2, and the loot actually ended up being very, very good, so quite happy with a little over 200 mil from that, and looking forward to doing some more for the pet. I actually decided to do Telos, and when I said do Telos, I mean a lot of Telos. Basically, I was trying to push my limits and get better at it. I was, just going to streak until I died, and previously you guys actually saw my best streak in a video, which was Road to Partyhat episode 5, which I killed a lot of Telos, and I think I made it from 0 to 400%, and I actually crushed that record in this video, actually twice. So we did a lot of Telos, and I have over 1,000 kills now, and I do not have much loot at all. I have 3 orbs, which, is pretty unlucky for how I streak. So basically I streak 0 to death, and usually I would do 0 to 400 or so, which effectively I should get an orb like every 2.5 streaks if I do, or 2 streaks probably if I do 0 to 400. And I only have 3, which I've gotten over a year ago. So, I did get the Dormant Staff of Sasuke and Dormant Saren Godbow in Road to Partyhat episode 5, but those are even more rare than an orb. So in 1,000 Telos kills, I only have 5 drops, 2 Dormants, and 3 orbs, and I was hoping we could get a drop, and I was just determined to streak as much as I could, and I probably spent, I would just do Telos all day and do these streaks. And Telos, if you've never done it, it's a very stressful boss, especially when you're streaking. You have to concentrate at all times. A slight mess up could kill you and end your streak. Of course, I'm not really too worried about the money I lose, because since I streak so high, I keep 75% of my loot. So I'm never worried really about the money. That's not what really matters. It's just the time and effort I put into streaking to get up to the high end rages so I can get a drop. You lose all that progress, and it's just very demotivating when you die on a streak and potentially lose all that time you spent. But I was hopeful. As you can see, I have the Death Touch darts in my inventory in case something went wrong. Those were like my only 2 Death Touch darts, and I actually do think I end up using them. Because, or at least one, because, phases like phase 3 and phase 5 can have some close calls. Phase 3, if even slightly anything messes up, you can just be nuked to death instantly. So I felt like the dart was needed to bring, because I'm doing streaks this high. Might as well have the dart. As you can see, we got 5 mil cash there, so you can see how much money we're getting every single kill. We're getting a really good amount of money every kill once we made it to like a 30 streak or so, which is why I always recommend you should streak Telos. Whether you're just learning it or you're a seasoned veteran, it's mostly always worth it to streak it, especially because the normal loot is actually really, really good. With the prices of orbs going down and like dormants going down, the normal loot is still exceptional. You'll be getting 5-10 mil a kill sometimes in just normal loot, and that kill could take you 5 to 7 minutes. Of course, you're going to be at higher enrages, so your risk of death is much, much more. But as you can see, we have crushed the streak. We're at 522 enrage, 48 streak, which is my highest streak that I have done. So I was really happy to get the 0 to 500, the Warden streak, since I had never gotten that, even though I had the Warden title. I had never streaked that high, but as you can see here, we're still going. I really surprised myself how far I made it this streak. As you can see, we did use a dart there. I only have 1 left, but we're still going. We've got the scroll bar, so that means we have tons of loot in there. And 564, I was really hoping to make it to 600. My highest enrage was 700, so I didn't really have much faith that I would make it to there or past there. But we did end up dying, sadly. 55 kill streak, I think 575%, but we still got 75 mil, no drops though, which I was extremely surprised about. But I was determined. So I decided to go back to Telos again, and I did another 0 to 600 streak, a 49 streak. And we died again, and we didn't get any loot. We did get another 80 mil, which is nice, but no orbs, no dormants. My luck at Telos is not nearly as good as my luck at Elite Dungeons. So I'm going to definitely be doing more Elite Dungeons since my luck seems to be good there, but we may give Telos another good old try. And I actually, if you hadn't seen one of my loot videos, I did end up doing some Legios, and I ended up actually getting all 6 signets in a relatively fast fashion. I think it took me 180 kills. I wanted to really just see how good they were money-wise, and if you want to see my conclusion of that, I'll link the video to my Legios loot video at the end of the video so you can see it. But all in all, I did actually end up making a decent amount of money here. I think I made, it took me 183 keys, which is well under the drop rate to get all 6 signets. No pet, but that's okay. It was nice to get the kill count up, and we actually ended up making, I think around 40 mil or so, and it didn't really take that long. So, the luck was definitely on my side for Legios. And here I am selling most of the loot, just some of the normal loot and stuff. And as you can see, the Ascension crossbow that I made is in there. And yeah, if you want to know more about Legios, you can definitely go check out that loot video. I hadn't really done them for years and years, so I wasn't sure if they were, hard or not, but they were actually relatively easy. Some of them had annoying mechanics, but for the most part, if you can kill God Wars 1 bosses, I'm pretty sure they have less health than that. Some of them are a bit dangerous, so you've got to know what you're doing. But in terms of, your DPS, you really don't need much DPS at all to kill them. And, they're just a relatively easy boss to kill. And we sell the Ascension crossbow here, I believe, for 158 mil. So we made a nice 40 mil from Legios. Lastly, I ended up going to do some Armadillo, and as you can see there, I got 200 mil XP and hit points, which I wasn't expecting. I absolutely had no idea that I was close to that, so that was a nice surprise. But I was basically doing this Armadillo task for my Reaper, so I had 25 of them, so I thought I'd just come and, quickly kill them, and we end up getting an Armadillo buckler, which is about 3 mil or so, so Armadillo items, will always be decent in price just because of the invention materials you can get to make precise perks and stuff like that. So they're always going to be a decent price. So Armadillo is a pretty chill boss to just go and, kind of AFK. And we end up getting some Armadillo boots here, which was also a nice little bit of money. So pretty happy with how our quick Reaper at Armadillo turned out. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude episode 7 of Road to Partyhat. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. We did a ton of different bosses, really went hard on Telos, and I'm hoping to go more hard on Telos the next video. But if you guys want to see anything else in these videos, such as clues and stuff like that, give me suggestions in the comments, because, whatever to switch it up and make it more interesting for you guys, I'm all for. So we're going to go through the bank here in the Wealth Evaluator. So if we check the Wealth Evaluator, it says we're over 2 bill for the first time, I believe, this series. I'm not sure, but I definitely do not believe this at all. After seeing some of the stuff, this is just not accurate. Like looking at some items, they fluctuate, they're weird. Some items, like Inquisitor Staff says it's worth nothing. So I believe we're at more like 2.5 bill or so, which is pretty good. I definitely have been lacking the huge drops. Other than Elite Dungeons, nothing has been really giving me huge drops. Like an orb set from Telos would, put me up 600 mil or so. So I'm really hoping to get that soon. I'll show you guys the bank here, just so you can get a more detailed look, since the Wealth Evaluator doesn't really do a great job of things. I actually have a range setup, semi-range setup now. I've got the Wyvern crossbows, some Pernix. We've got the Shrinic, so we can do stuff like next, which hopefully I'll be doing next video. We have, of course, our Max Mage setup, our Inquisitor staff, Luck of the Dwarves. We got our Grimoire, we've got Seismics, all the good stuff. And I actually have 132 mil in my cash pouch, and I actually have some flips and merches going. So I probably have a little over 200 mil cash as well. So we're finally getting a cash pile going, and I'm hoping to, you know, keep this growing until I make a huge purchase on like something that will really benefit me with PVM. But you know, party hats, luckily they're not, you know, 40 bill now. They're still sitting at like 17, 18 bill. So they seem like the lower ones are going to stay steady. So I'm hoping next video to, you know, possibly do some clue scrolls as well. So maybe we'll get lucky with a die or, you know, something like that. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to support me and support the channel, you don't have to, but if you want to, there's a link in the description to join my channel memberships. I put all kinds of different cool perks and stuff, so you know, you can PVM with me in game and, you know, get shout outs in the video and stuff like that. So check that out below if you want to support me, and also I have my gaming setup in the description as well. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I think like 85% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you for the next Road to Party Hat.